Hello friends. In our last video, we created this list and then we implemented this pagination. Now in this video, we will add sorting in this list. We will create header in this list and then we will implement sorting. So friends, let's create the sorting functionality for this list. From our previous practice, we have this list component. And in this list component, we created this simple pagination component to implement the pagination. Now we will add sorting in this list. So friends, in order to add the sorting in this list, first we need to add header in this list. We have this list, but we don't have header. So friends, now we will add the header. So this component render user list. So above this component, we can create another component render list header. In this component, we will create our header. First field is ID, second field is name, and third field is email. We can use this header above this component. So it is coming vertically. We need to add some style sheet to arrange it horizontal. So friends, I have created this table.css. You can use this class as it is in your component and you can import it. I'm going to use this CSS file. So I have already imported this CSS in my component and now I will add the CSS in my list. So we have last name like table header and then for each item we have class name table cell. For each item we can add the class name table cell. And then same we can add classes over here in list component. We have table row class and for row item we have class table cell. Some margin is automatically added when we added the class name. Now this table looks better, but our header is still not good. So we need to check what is happening in the header. If actually we typed the wrong class name. So now we have added the header and our table looks good. So we have our header component. We can add some functions in each of these field to make it sortable. First, we need to add some function on each cell. So in order to add click function on this each field, we will create a several giant component for each header field. Render and header cell. We can add this function. And in this function, we can return this header cells. And in this header cell, we can have a props. And this props can have a field. We can pass field on which field we will apply sorting. And then we will have a label. We will pass label. And the third thing, we will pass a function on sort change. We will pass this function for sort change. And now we can use this label over here, label, and then we can add our own click event. We can create a local function and we click over here. And then we can define this function click over here. In this handle click, we will pass this on sort change. And in this function, we will pass this field. So we don't need this on sort change function. So we have created a render header cell component, and then we can use this header cell component over here. So we can pass all these props in this render header cell. Field is ID, label is ID, and then we can pass this function on sort change is equal to props dot on set on sort change. We will pass this on sort change function in this render list header component from the props. It will come from here. It will be passed from this props here. Now we can use this component 3 times, and we can change the value in here. And we can delete this. We can also add a key, name, and image. Okay. Now we are here this render list header, and we need to pass this function also change from this header. Now we need to define this function over here. So we are passing field. So we should receive field in this function. When user will click on this function, we will receive the field. On click, we should add one more class over here to turn its cursor to pointers. So it will look like user will know it is a clickable. So when user will hover in it, it will turn into this pointer. So friends, when I'm clicking on this ID is coming over here, name is coming over here, email is coming over here. So means our click is working. Now we are getting our field name on which we need to apply the sorting. Now we can pass this field with API, and then we will get the sorted output from the API. So friends, we have our field. Now we need to add some more state in it. Previously, we have created this state user page size quarter pages without records. Now we need to add two more state sort on which we want to sort. So we can set default value ID and then sort order. What is the sort order? Ascending or descending. So we can by default we can say ascending. Okay. And then we can pass this sort all and sort order in the API. We need to add state name as well, like sort on is coming from state, user data state. Yeah. So now in the network tab, we can see that our sort beta parameters is passing. Okay, friends. So friends, when user will click on any sort field, that field will be passed in this function. Okay, we are getting that field in this function. So friends, from this function, we need to pass this field in this API. Okay. So, and this API is executing when this dependency is being changed and this use effect is being called. And this dependency can be changed by setting some stats. So we have already used this page state. Now we can use more state over here, like user data dot sort of user data dot sort order. So whenever this state will be changed, this use effect will be called, and we will get another response from this API. Okay. And now we are getting this field in this function. We can update this state from that function. So friends, we can copy this get step function from here. We have set user data function from here, and now we can set the sort parameters. We are receiving fields. So friends, now we need to add some condition. We need to pass the field name like sort on means on this field sort should happen, and sort order we need to pass a sort order. So friends, we need to determine if previous sort order is ascending, then we need to pass descending over here. And if previous sort order is descending, then we need to pass ascending over here. So we need to create a new parameter, new sort order, and we will add a condition over here. If the previous sort order is descending, then it should pass ascending, else it should be descending. So friends, we should pass this new sort order over here. Our parameter is passing, like it descending is going, now ascending. Now I need to check the API, what is happening. So friends, I check our API is receiving sort by and sort direction parameter. Actually, this parameter will be, you can ask this parameter from the backend developer, or you can check in the backend API what parameter they need for sorting. So instead of sort order, I need to pass sort by, and in place of sort order, I need to pass this sort direction. Now we can check our API again. So friends, you can see that our sort order is working. But we need to add one more condition over it. So when we click on new field, it should arrange on ascending. And when we click on the same field, it should toggle to ascending and descending. So to achieve that, you can add one more condition. So you can add this new sort order ascending. So by default, it should be ascending, and we can add a check over here. If sort field is the same as previous field, then it should toggle. Means it should toggle only in the case when user is clicking second time or third time. If user is clicking on the field first time, it will remain ascending, and after that, if the field is same, it should toggle to ascending and descending. So friends, now it is working. So friends, you saw that we have implemented our sorting in this list. We have added two more state in our previous state, and then we added this parameter in our API. Then we added this dependency in our useEffect hook, and we created this render list header, and we split down this list header into component and made it clickable. That is how we created a sorting. We can remove this flow form. So friends, in the next video, we will add a edit form in this list, and we will edit the record from this user list. So friends, please subscribe my channel, and please like, comment on my video if you like my video, or if you don't like my video, please comments. Thanks guys. Thank you.